With everything going electric, what's the future gonna look like for cars? Well, let me show you guys right here. Hey guys, now we're here at Toronto Auto Brokers. I'm gonna show you guys a comparison between the 2021 Turbo Taycan and the 2024 S Taycan. Let's start. All right, so I'm gonna first start off with the 2021 Turbo Taycan. One really cool feature is the headlights. It has the 4-beam headlights, which is very similar to the older generation 911s, but they kind of made it more realistic. They lengthened it. One really other neat feature is these vents. You would think a lot of the times the vents are for the engine, but these ones are actually to help cool down the brakes. And then we have this massive sensor in the front here and also the camera right here. Now we're gonna move on to the side of the car. The Taycan Turbo comes equipped with a 20-inch size rim. It also has a port to charge it right here. So it actually has 2 ports. It has one on one side and it has one on the other side. This is the fast charging one. On the other side is a little bit slower charging one. It's got the beautiful electric, just to let you know what it is. One really cool feature is the way these handles are. They actually flip out and then let you go open the door. When it's locking, it'll actually just go back down and it's just so nice and sleek. It also has a side camera here as well, which is a nice feature. It gives you that 360 all-around view of the car. So here we got the 2021 Taycan 4S. It's got this beautiful carbon fiber hood and this gorgeous front lip here with a little bit of a split down the side. It also still has the same kind of headlights as the Turbo. As you come back to the side of the car, the rims are a little bit different in comparison to that one. They're 5-star Fat Boy wheels in comparison to the multi-spoke wheels. As I was showing you on the other one, it's got the dual single charger here. All right, one really cool feature about these Taycans is the air ride suspension that it has in it. It's really nice, especially when you're going through a drive-through or something. If you're stuck somewhere, you could just raise up the car and it could cruise right through. If you want to look cool, you can lower it, whatever you're feeling like. Let's go back to the back. So in the rear, it has a spoiler that is controlled by the front. It'll actually move up on its own as you increase your speed. Once you hit about 80 kilometers an hour, the spoiler will automatically come up. As you slowing down, once you get under about 80 miles an hour, it'll automatically go back down. So now I'm gonna show you inside the trunk, just so you can see how much space is inside there. It's got a fairly big trunk. You can fit quite a bit of stuff in there. It also has the power folding trunk, so it could automatically go down by itself. As you can see, the rear end doesn't actually have any exhaust or anything. There's no engine. No gas engine, at least. As we move further back, it's got this beautiful carbon fiber lip on the side of it. And now let's show you the back end. This back end is just something amazing. It's got this beautiful carbon fiber spoiler and this amazing carbon fiber diffuser. The way it goes up like this, the reason why that is to actually hold it down. It actually serves a purpose. A lot of people think it's just for looks, but it actually serves a purpose. These cars are very light in the back end. There's nothing in the back, so this will hold it down for us. Come. Let me show you guys this beautiful interior that we have in here. Porsche has really updated their system. They made this massive display that stretches from the front over here all the way across the side of the car. Say if you want to play something, or your wife wants to play something, or your significant other, she could have all the controls over there. It's got this nice little screen here. This is only for the AC if you want to play the music. It also does a lot of different neat things. But the only thing is, this only controls the air. This display controls everything else. It's got big, massive cup holders, which is really nice. As you see, the newer cars, a lot of the cup holders are just really small. One comparison I always tell people is my phone doesn't fit in it. As our phones are getting bigger, it actually still fits. That's insane. The cup holders are really neat, especially when you're driving in the dark. It has a nice little LED so you could actually see where you're putting your cup. One key feature about this car is actually the sunroof. It actually has no shade. This is actually just tinted. It gives you that nice feel all day long. You don't have to worry about it being open and closed and all that. As a 5'10" guy, I'm sitting in here comfortably. So let's see the back how I sit. So as you can see, I'm sitting in here comfortably. There's a lot of leg space and a lot of room for your head. It also has a nice cup holder still. and a nice armrest. And it also has the heating display. So if you want to change your climate, if you're feeling a little cold or hot, you could adjust to whatever you want. This 4S is equipped with nice red leather interior. It also has a cup holder LEDs. As you can see in the Turbo, the cup holder light blue, this one is green. You can adjust it whatever color you desire. As opposed for everything else, it's fairly similar in comparison to the Turbo. Just an all-around beautiful looking car. So one major difference between this one and the Turbo is this one doesn't have the rear display for you to adjust your climate. The driver or the passenger, front passenger would have to adjust it for you. But it still does have the armrest with the cup holders, which is nice. And it's still very nice fitment. I can fit in here perfectly. Good job, Porsche. One key feature I know you guys are really wondering is the power. The 4S produces 563 horsepower, which is amazing, crazy power. But the Turbo produces 650 horsepower, just unbelievable. If you guys are interested in any of these cars, please come check us out, Toronto Auto Brokers, subscribe.